Are there any important parts of the refrigerator that I should make sure to clean? For me, I like to pay attention to the coils, the drip tray, and the water filter. Hi, I'm Carolyn Forté, Executive Director of the Good Housekeeping Institute Home Care and Cleaning Lab, where we test all kinds of cleaning appliances and products and share our best tips and cleaning advice. Today, I'm going to be answering some common questions about cleaning your refrigerator. This is Good to Know. First question is, how often should I clean my refrigerator? Honestly, I find that it's easier to do it on a regular maintenance basis than it is to take the whole thing apart and give it a deep cleaning. So my go-to tip is I use my garbage collection days to take out any old leftovers or things I no longer want to use, anything that's spoiled, get rid of it. When I see spills, I wipe them. If something drips into the bin, I'll just take out that one bin and give it a quick washing. Staying on top of it makes it so much easier to do. That helps keep it organized as well. And then maybe twice a year, 3 times a year, depending on your family and how active and busy your refrigerator is, then you can take it apart and give it a deep cleaning. Next question, what cleaning products are safe to use inside my refrigerator? Pretty much any all-purpose cleaner, mild dish soap, baking soda and water solution are all safe to use inside the refrigerator. You don't want to use anything harsh, anything abrasive, anything that could scratch the surfaces, and bleach is usually not recommended inside the refrigerator. How do I remove odors from my refrigerator? The best thing that you can do to keep odors under control in your refrigerator is to stay on top of what's in there. Make sure that leftovers are well sealed in food storage containers and items are well wrapped and covered. You certainly can put a box of baking soda in there, but the thing is you got to remember to change it. So once it's 30 days are up, it's best to take that baking soda and toss it down the drain to freshen that and put a new box in. A box of baking soda that's been there for years is really not going to do much. What can I use to clean my refrigerator's exterior? Well, that depends on what the material is made of. If it's a textured finish, generally any all-purpose cleaner should be fine. If it's a stainless steel front, then you're going to want to use a special stainless steel appliance cleaner, specifically designed for appliances. Now, not all stainless steel cleaners are created equal. You don't want to use the ones for your cookware on your refrigerator. Even though they're called stainless steel, they have special coatings and it's a special finish. Always wipe your stainless steel in the direction of the grain. Yes, stainless steel has a grain, so that will help keep smears and streaks down. And use a microfiber cloth. They're great at picking up grease and great at removing fingerprints. And the next time you have to buy a new stainless steel appliance, whether it's your dishwasher or your refrigerator, keep in mind that many brands now have fingerprint-resistant stainless steel. How can I remove stubborn food stains that get stuck inside my refrigerator? For stuck-on foods, I like to take a cloth and run it under hot water, wring it out well, and lay it on top of the spill. It helps soften it so that then I can either wipe it away or scrape it up with a little scraper. Refrigerator materials are generally pretty easy to keep clean. The best way to clean those parts of your refrigerator, whether it's the bins or the shelves, is to take them out and wash them in the sink in a mix of warm water and a mild dish soap. Are there any important parts of the refrigerator that I should make sure to clean? For me, I like to pay attention to the coils, the drip tray, and the water filter. Coils are important to keep clean and free of dust and debris. What happens is if they get clogged, your refrigerator has to work harder, and you might find that some things are freezing, other things are not staying cold enough. So if the temperatures seem to be off, the best place to look is to check the coils. Make sure they're clean, and just use your vacuum cleaner to clean the dust off of them. They could be on the top, they could be in the back. If your refrigerator has a drip tray, take that out and give that a good cleaning every few months. If water puddles and stays there, that can get moldy and smelly. So you want to make sure that that stays clean. How often should I clean underneath and behind my fridge? That's a big job, you have to pull it out, but it is a good idea to do it if you can, at least 2 to 3 times a year. You'd be surprised how much dust and debris gets sucked up and stuck underneath there. Any spills gives you an opportunity to wipe and clean those away, clean the flooring underneath the refrigerator, clean behind it, and it will ultimately help your refrigerator run better. Should I be cleaning the food or the containers I'm putting into my refrigerator? Mostly when you bring groceries home from the store, maybe you want to wipe off some bottles or whatever, but you generally don't have to clean the food packaging that goes in there. What you do want to keep in mind, though, is that you don't want to wash your fruits and vegetables before you store them, because that can lead to spoilage. For most fruits and vegetables, it's better to put them directly into the refrigerator and then wash them as you use them. Also, make sure to adjust the humidity levels on your fresh fruits and vegetable bins to keep those fresher and keep them from wilting and growing mold. Is it sanitary to use an old refrigerator? Now, it depends on the condition of the refrigerator. Generally, older refrigerators are not going to be as energy efficient as newer ones, so keep that in mind from the very beginning. An old refrigerator in the garage that's just keeping soda cold, it's really not an energy efficient way to go. If you do have an old refrigerator, or somebody gives you an old refrigerator, if it seems like it's in good working order, if it's keeping appropriate temperatures in the various sections, if the cords and the electrical wiring is all intact, it's probably safe to use, though again, not as energy efficient. I would give it a good cleaning from top to bottom, plug it in, let it run for a little bit, make sure it keeps the appropriate temperatures, at least 37 degrees in the refrigerator, 0 degrees in the freezer, and it seems to be maintaining the temperatures, then it's probably okay to put your food in there. Thanks for watching, and head to goodhousekeeping.com for more tips about keeping your refrigerator clean.